This is round 3 engagement. So all these designs have come from 2 previous rounds of speaking to either people who live nearby, stakeholders, members of the council, just to work out what's the best way to use this space. So round 1, we just got feedback on the site as it is at the moment. Then we came up with some quite concept plans to present to people and get the feedback on what kind of direction it should go in. And now we've got a more clear idea of a plan. And so we've taken all that feedback from the public to create this design. So the site starts with Eaton Avenue, where the market is at the moment, and then covers the kind of unused patch of green by Adelaide Road. To cover all of that, we're looking at just improving signage, lighting, and just making the area feel a bit more safe and secure. So this is a more kind of like strategic overview of it. So this is on these kind of more darker parts of the site, we're proposing to bring in new lighting just to kind of make those paths feel a bit safer for people who are walking through at night and improve the security of it. Lack of bins and seating has also been a problem, so we want to get those in quite kind of busy points of the site as well.
Because I live in this area for all my life, so before it was literally not that good. It was looking so badly and a bit scary, because in the night as well. But then now when they make some lights and cameras, it's going to be nice as well for health and safety for others. And when they make some park, it's going to be nice for kids. It's going to be so happy for the kids as well.
In this area in particular, there's been a few problems. One has been the condition of these terraces, which looked really cool when they first went in, but over time, because of the soil and just the angle, they've just become a bit more eroded. So we want to kind of reduce those, flatten it a little bit more, still keep it open, but bring in more planting, which is what people had asked for previously, because it can feel quite bleak in the winter. So it'll feel greener, it'll be better for biodiversity, it still gets that feeling of privacy for people, but kind of solves that problem of the bare grass being eroded. Towards the Hampstead Theatre, we want to take those terraces and make them into kind of steps. So all the way up, there's somewhere to sit and relax, and then on the sort of bank where you have to go to the next level, we want to plan that up as well.
Yeah, I think the new seats are good. I agree that they should put new rolling seats on. I think it will improve the landscape of the park. I think more people would want to come here as a result of improved seating.
Right now it's a pass-through park, but if people are like, if you're with your friends and you want to chill and you're outside of school, then you'll chill here, but really it's a pass-through park for anyone else.
Yeah, at the moment, but if they made it better, more people would probably come here and not just as a pass-through park and stay here for longer.
And it's close to school as well.
Yeah, it's close to school and it's close to where I live in the area, it's Cottage.
It's kind of central, so it's easy to access if you need to get there.
So one of the problems that people have identified previously is that there's stuff for toddlers and young kids, but nothing for older kids, teens, or young adults. So what we want to do is kind of create a lot more activity for them. So we want to improve the current toddler play area, which people have said is doesn't offer much for toddlers. Open that area out generally, so it's a bit less obstructed if you walk through, and then offer a kind of activity area for teens and young people, and then a kind of street gym parkour area.
Been here for about 16 years. I used to come to the park a lot when I was a kid, and I stopped kind of coming as I got older because I became a little bit kind of bored. I used to play football every week.
They could add like some more stuff like skateboarders, so that kids could play in the fountain, but they could also skate around here.
Yeah, the skateboarding thing's over there, yeah. And then basically, I think you need to put like a fence, because it's like next to the road.
So the last issue that was picked up was that as skaters have come to use the water feature whilst it's been turned off, that has caused some issues for other users of the site, such as residents nearby or people walking through. But the skate community has been a really good thing for the site, and it's been a place for people to come and enjoy it. So we don't want that to stop, but also want to kind of look out for the other people who use the site as well. So we've taken a part of the site that hasn't been used very much and turned that into a purpose-built skate plaza, which should be overlooking Adelaide Road. So the idea is that is already quite noisy. It's kind of like an ideal size for a kind of informal skate plaza. And you can turn that to something that's kind of, it's not a skate park per se, but it's something that people can use in the same way they use the water feature at the moment. So they can kind of come along, sort of do what they need to, and then it kind of separates out the skaters from those who either want to use the water feature or come to more kind of tranquil part of the site.